Hello and welcome to Sam Marshall from the Beauty Guru. Welcome, Sam. How are you today?
Yeah, great. Thank you, Valerie. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm really delighted to be interviewing you today because we've known each other for quite some time. So we've worked together with Urban Retreat. I was going to say not that long ago, but it just feels like it was a long time
Oh,
ago.
it was a long time ago. It must have been at least 10 years ago, I'm sure.
It's crazy. So, Sam, you was the manager of Urban Retreat in
And
Manchester,
Manchester.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was in You Are Beautiful in Kingston. So we started working together, and you was kind of the go-to for waxing training. You came down to train my team.
Oh my goodness. I think you were probably one of the first teams I ever trained. Because
Was it?
back then, back then it wasn't an official course. It was in-house, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
It didn't
was.
exist.
I know.
Instant waxing training. Yeah.
So tell us about you and what you're doing at the moment, Ben.
Okay, so I've got a clinic in Manchester called the Beauty Guru. I've got one girl working with me, and we do all aspects of beauty. But I've gone down the route of I obviously am a waxing specialist, and I've taught that for quite a few years. But there's with waxing, you can only learn so much, and then it's kind of like your level stops.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
know everything there is to know. I've written everything there is to write.
yeah.
So I've always been really into skin, and I've always done skin. So over lockdown one, as we all did, got on the internet, learning with the brand that I use. And then I've just really progressed from that. And so that's the direction that I want to go in, is specializing in skin. So I've kind of rebranded that as the Skin Guru original. So yeah, I've got that. So I teach waxing courses. I teach under Axiom Wax Academy for my male intimate, and then I've just been asked, which is probably one of my proudest moments ever, to be to teach for Andrew Hansford.
Oh,
Um, I
Angie.
know, I know. I was like fangirling, and then he was like, "Yeah, do you want to teach for me?" And I was like,
Yes.
"I've made it!" Like, so it was definitely a pinnacle of my career. Yeah, so I educate for him. So I do the practical, he does the theory, which is great because he does all the really deep stuff, and then I
Yeah,
just meet people and stab them with needles and stuff.
yeah. Brilliant. So do you go to people or do they come to you or how does it work?
They'll come to me to a class in Manchester, but
Yeah.
we can go out. I travel,
Mhm.
pretty much do anything at the moment,
Yeah,
especially when we open. So yeah, both really. Yeah.
both. Really. So in terms of the training that you're delivering, are you targeting therapists? Are you kind of who's your clients, I guess?
Yeah. It would be a therapist that wants to. It's an advanced skin treatment, so it's microneedling, mesotherapy, which is the best treatment in the world. He teaches skin peels, but there's not a practical for that. And then we've just started doing RF, radio frequency, as well, which he's got the most incredible machine. So I'm
Mm.
hoping it will come up to Manchester to have a little holiday up there
Yeah.
at
Just
some point.
just
So yeah,
in England.
yeah, that's yeah. So it's like advanced skin, which is great.
Advancing.
Really
What
exciting.
about your waxing? People, you go to people as well then?
Yeah, absolutely. I do travel with the waxing. So I've got a beginner's course that I only launched kind of end of last year. And then I've got female intimate, and then I teach male intimate under Axiom, and then we've got a face waxing course. Speed waxing, that's a new one as well. So it's actually hilarious. So I teach people to do a full leg wax in under 20 minutes.
Oh,
I know, profit wise, I bet your little
I can.
profit things like that. Ching, 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 ching. Yeah, my record for a full leg is 15 minutes with a pot and a spatula, may I add, not a roller.
Wow.
Yeah, so we do like where you are now, and then I put fast music on and make it really fun. And then we time what they do on the class as well, just to prove that it works, and it does absolutely work.
Yes, for sure. I mean, when you have obviously in Bliss, for example, or even Urban Retreat, we had girls that purely did waxing, so they tend to be fast anyway, aren't they? After a while,
Yeah.
when they're purely doing that, but the team that doesn't, that's when they do a bit of everything. That's when it becomes a lengthy affair for sure. How much do
Yeah,
you
and
charge for your waxing training?
my speed waxing is what I should know this, shouldn't I? I think it's 147. Female intimates 297. Beginners is 327, and then male 275. And then there's one where we do male but with body parts, so it's called brows to Brazilians, and that's 325. That's a really epic course, because at colleges they don't teach you to wax chest and backs.
No, for sure.
However, they are going to change it, I think, when the new NOS comes out, so it will be a bit more inclusive with different body parts. But yeah,
Excellent.
so all the prices kind of range, and then some are quite, short courses, and I've taken a lot of the theory online. So people can learn at their own pace. It's through a portal. It's really interactive. There's quizzes, there's tests, and it means as well that I could put more into it. So I'd like to hope the theory that's in it now, would take me way over a day if I presented it in class.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really, really exciting. I'm glad I've done that. It seems to have worked.
Yeah, for sure. And then, so how can my clients get in touch with you if they wanted to kind of get their team on board? And
they can go on my Facebook page, which is the Wax Guru Skin Guru Training, or they can just find me and stalk me. Or they can email me, sam@thebeautyguru.me. I've got a website as well, thebeautyguru.me.
Yes, amazing.
You can find me on there.
Really, we've got kind of Sam going a little bit, and this is why I kept seeing your name popping in, like, oh my God, Sam, you are with Andrew now, and you're doing your own waxing courses, and you're kind of involved all over the show, isn't it? It's wonderful.
Yeah, I have. And also, I forgot to mention, I teach trans awareness training as well, which is, I've been doing live classes during lockdown, but again, that will turn into one that's a pre-recorded with a monthly Q&A. So I do have a Q&A with my trans friends on there, so and someone from a trans charity as well, so they can answer every question that you put forward. But that I found has such good feedback, because some people know they want to do the training, but then a lot of people kind of don't realize they need to do it, and then when they've done it, they're like, oh my God, I really needed to do that.
Yeah.
So that's super duper exciting, and it's a really positive course to teach. I'd like to hope it won't exist in 10 years. Like someone would go, really, used to teach trans awareness? And I'd be like, I know, right? But at the moment it is something people need.
And also I found that when we used to, it's kind of how to handle, isn't it? How to handle not just even the waxing element, but the whole conversations as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we do. Well, we don't want to mess up. We don't want to offend people. It's not because, we know we're going to treat them like anyone else, and we know this and that. But if someone comes in using a female name, dressed in their male attire, and they ask where the bathroom is, unless you've got a unisex one, do you know which one to send them to, or what pronouns to use, or what to say, what not to say? Because a lot of people do get a bit kind of focused on the things that really you wouldn't ask a cisgendered person.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot with that. And also degendering your treatment list is massive for me, because you don't need to have men's in front of a lot of things, or ladies cut and blow dry, you don't even need, it could just be cut and blow dry. Sure. So we want to be inclusive, and also we've got non-binary people out there, and Sam Smith's a famous one, so a lot of people have heard of them. But what to say, what not to say, and how to deal with that person if they come in, and make sure that they're fully welcome.
And potentially, I mean, I'm thinking, obviously, as you know, as a business mind, that it could be a very good target market if you feel that it's relevant in your town or where you live, isn't it?
Yeah, because again, at the moment, hopefully you won't need to go out and find those people, but they want to know they can come somewhere that they feel welcome, that they won't get asked stupid questions, that you can comfortably offer the treatment, that they don't have to book in for a male intimate wax if they want an intimate wax, or they don't have to book in for a male back wax, or something like that. I'm talking about a trans woman here, but they do look for places that are trans aware, or on recommendations as well. So yeah, it is another market, but it's really important we're inclusive for anyone. If a disabled person wants to come in your business, could they come in?
Yeah.
Would they get there and realize they can't get in without going up a step? It's just little things like that, isn't it? We just need to be very aware of being inclusive.
100%. And I've seen something on Pro Beauty, that you've done something on the HIV as well.
Yes, I'm massively passionate about this. So this began when I'm part of the LGBTQIA community in Manchester, and I've got a lot of friends, a lot of gay male friends that live with HIV, and I saw it first of all on a consultation form for a brow brand, and they asked if you had AIDS as well, which you don't have AIDS or catch AIDS, so that was really kind of bad. And then I saw it on another one with another company. I was like, what is going on with it? You know, are you telling me I can't treat one of my friends if they came in? And so I started kind of challenging them. I don't think they like me very much for it. I don't really care. And it kind of went from there. And then I just, now I've got a voice in the industry. I thought, yeah, I'm going to use this voice. You know, I did a live on Madge's chat show, and then I've done a live with Professional Beauty. And Professional Beauty had 2 white, middle-aged, female positive speakers. So both those ladies live with HIV, which I thought was really powerful. Yeah. Because it just shows that, you know, anyone could have HIV, but also, you know, and also I'll say this now on here, if anyone has it on their treatment list, on their consultation form, take it off. It doesn't need to be there. If you need me to talk you through it more, I'm more than happy to.
Amazing.
Yeah, we just need to end this stigma. It's ridiculous.
For sure. It's always it's a little bit like the cancer at one point, isn't it, with the campaign and everything else. But equally, in the days no one really addressed it. I think that's the thing. No one's addressed it until it became like, okay, we need to address the fact that, you know, we should be accepting cancer patients, and now you can do training if you want to, etc. So I feel like you're doing the same on those different categories. Amazing.
Yeah.
So we can access it. So the online training that you're mentioning with the waxing, for example, is it a theory first and then
theory first. So it's on Therapy Resources online, and wherever you put this, I can put a link underneath. But yeah, and you can just have the theory. If you want to upgrade your theory, you can just pay for the theory separately. So I think they're both £97 actually. The beginners one is really juicy. It's got a lot in it, a lot of downloads and bits and bobs like that. Amazing. But yeah, you can just upgrade your theory if you want to, and then if you want to carry on do the practical, absolutely fine.
Amazing. And with Andrew, obviously, is it kind of the beginning of a story, and you're growing that because it's fairly new? Or
with Andrew, well, his courses were already established. I just think he's such a fantastic, brilliant man, but he doesn't put himself out there. So I was like,
talking about,
why are you hiding? Like, I looked on his social media and there's just like not much on it and stuff like that. And he you know, he gets asked to talk at shows and he's really well respected. But I think a lot of the industry, like, I didn't know who he was until someone said, he's doing this course, do you want to do it? And I was like, I had to Google him. But he's exceptionally gifted when it comes to his skin knowledge. I don't know anyone that I've ever listened to talk that surpasses his skin knowledge. And every time people do hear him, they're kind of like, wow, I need to learn with this man. He's also medically trained, which really helps. So yeah, I think there's quite a few new courses coming out actually that are a bit more sort of businessy. I don't want to give too much away because he's not launched them yet, with his partner. So they'll be coming out soon, so they're really excited, and I think it'll just grow from there. And let's not forget, I don't know if anyone doesn't know, but he wrote a degree. No. Where else is there to go from that?
It was great for me because obviously I've worked with Andrew as well all many moons ago on the project, and obviously you as well. So I was like, oh, this is an amazing combination, you know, and definitely looking forward to see that path. So what can we expect from you in 2021? Because you seem so busy.
Well, I need to reduce my overwhelm, which we just talked about. And I think I just really need to, I'm going to try and streamline what I do. And if I can automate things, I'm going to. And then in the clinic, I will never stop waxing because I love it. But I've dropped quite a few treatments. So I've stopped doing brow lamination. I've stopped doing nails. And I'm kind of gradually going to drop a few more, and just I want to focus on skin. That will be where everything leads to, that anyone comes to see me as skin, because I know I can make a difference. And the way I work as well is a real kind of 360 approach, which I'm sure a lot of people are listening like, yeah, I do that. But you know, with me, I want it to be that people can't really just get a facial. They come on the journey. If they want a relaxing facial, fine, knock yourself out, we can get you that. But if they come with a problem, it's not kind of, I don't want to do half a job. So it will be something that is a journey that we can work together, and I want to get results. You know, there's no point doing, you know, not fixing something if someone comes to you. So yeah, that's the way I'm going with that.
Amazing. Sounds incredible. And thank you so much for your time today. I wanted to kind of have a bit of a interview with you to understand where you're at, because as I said, your name kept popping in. I was like, I've got to talk to Sam, and I knew you was doing a waxing kind of training, but I didn't know to the extent. So that's incredible. So any members who are interested to get in touch with Sam, we're going to put all of your details available on the hub, and we will share your passion, hopefully.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Sam. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.